Why, Guru, 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਆਪ ਪਛਾਣੈ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜੈਸੇ ਅਬਿਨਾਸੀ ਮਨ ਤੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਨ This birth which we have been given with the kirpa, with the grace of Master, the Divine Master, the One Master, it is given to us so that we can recognize our true self. Some people use the word higher self, but in Gurmat, true self is the higher self. There is no lower self. There is nothing called lower. We all have the same capability, same abilities, which anybody can have. The only thing is about the recognition, whether we recognize ourselves or not. We don't want anybody else to recognize us. We have to, as in our mind has to recognize its own self. That's why Maharaj says, Nanak Gurmukh aap pachane prab jaise abhinasi. That there is no difference between us and Vaheguru. But we have to recognize. The problem is, do we recognize? Because of the yesterday also we were discussing from last couple of days, very similar topic is going on about the ego. Because of our ego, we are unable to recognize ourselves. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. That's why we say lower self, higher self. There's nothing called higher self. True self probably is very um, relevant English word from Gurmat. True self probably. Sach. Because Maharaj says, Ad, Sach, Jugat, Sach, Happy, Sach, Nanak, Hosi, be Sach. At the end of the day, there is nothing else. Only one Vaheguru. There's nothing else. कोई और है ही नहीं. There's nobody else. It's all plekha. It's all param. It's all the doubt. It's all the illusion. There are two things. If we eliminate everything, let's say something comes, everything is gone. All the physical beings, everything which you can see, the sun, the moon, the earth, the whole, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, in Gurmat, the word uses Mahaparlo. The greatest destruction ever happens. Then what is left? It's only Vaheguru, only Nam. Nam and Nami is also same then. The divine light is the divine himself. The divine sound is the divine himself. That's it. Nothing else. That void. And I don't know how many of you are interested in, how the universe is made and all that stuff, right? There are obviously two things. One is which is science, what they have found up till now, and what Gurmat talks about, and you'll be amazed that what Guru Nanak Dev Ji wrote 500 years back, 550 years back, and all. Science is still trying to contemplate that, and slowly they are moving towards that, I should say. And then that's why when people ask you, oh, if there is no scientific evidence, science is evolving. To give you a small example, very small, about a dark matter, right? Obviously, in the universe, there is one place. If a satellite or rocket by mistake goes there, they cannot be found ever. What is that place? And in the previous lectures, I have also shown the diagram about the Big Bang theory. When the Big Bang happened, there is still small portion of the area in the multiverse because there's no time, there is no subjectivity there, right? Um, there's still a portion out there. Nobody knows what exactly it is. They cannot do a research or they cannot found. And you might have heard about missing, you know, there's so many theories about it because it becomes a theory, right? When they don't have an evidence for anything, when they cannot contemplate, it becomes a theory, right? But Gurbani talks about that. Arbad narbad tundut kara, gaganna taran hukam apara. Tundutara, what is Tundukara? Kara is Tundukara is darkness. It's all dark. It's not Tund. It's not a fog. It's dark. It's dark matter. So Maharaj says, recognize yourself. Find yourself. ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ home में चुकी बैठे हैं. We have such a big ego that we think we know everything. We have all the contemplation. Till the time will not move inside, as in our senses will not go inside, senses are only looking outside, we will never understand that. Because outside is the Maya, it's illusion. Inside is where the illusion is there, but you can eliminate the illusion without doing a physical destruction. Outside, if you have to eliminate the illusion, you have to probably physically destroy it or something, right? But inside it's easy. That's why we close our eyes when we meditate. We have to look into that sun, that blackness, that darkness which is there. We have to look there because everything is there in the darkness. The light is there in the darkness. So Maharaj is also telling us same thing here. Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Shabad on Ang 413. Rag Asa Mahalla Pehla Aap Vichara So Parke Hira. The problem is that we want to contemplate, we want to do a vichar, we want to find out everything in this world, in this multiverse, or in this universe, in the everything we want to understand. But have we understood who we are? What is our real identity? And it's not a theory, right? You have to do practical about it. You have to do some tests. You have to go inside. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Till the time will not eliminate the illusion, eliminate the Maya, erase the Maya, we cannot find our true self. That's why we have Guru Mantarja. And at the end, that Guru Mantar will also not be there, right? Guru Mantar will also be from multiple thoughts to one thought, as in the Guru Mantar, from 1 to 0. That's where we have to go. Problem is when we start getting into, you know, the param is there, the doubt is there. The problem is the doubt never goes away because mind is a scary entity. Mind is very scared. When it finds new things, it tries to, you know, our wisdom is not as per Guru's mat right now. Guru is saying something else, as in Tanchiri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. We believe in something else. Guru says that एको है पाई एको है साहिब मेरा एको hai. That hey, there's only one, but we don't see that. We see multiple other things. And when we are studying Gurmat also, when we're studying about the Maya also, we understand about five thieves and all. And then people start thinking about the Jams and the Taramraj and Chitragupta and all that stuff. But Maharaj is telling us very clearly that this is a game which I have created. These entities are there, but they don't have a power. They are also the servants. सगल श्रेष्ठ के पंच सिकदार भगत जना के पाणीहार. For this world, there are five thieves. Actually, these five thieves are our knocker, our servants, literally. And they behave as if they are Sikdar, as if they are boss. But for the Pagat Jan, once we become Pagat, they become our servants. Because Pagat knows who they really are. Pagat knows their own identity. Aap vichare so parkhe hira. It's like, jeweler. Just like a jeweler, there is a glass stone or there is some fake stone or fake gem and there is a jewel. The jeweler has an eye to figure it out which one is fake, which one is real. Diamond, whether it's a stone or a diamond, sometimes there is no difference for people like us, right? But the people who are jewelers, they can figure it out. That's what we have to become. That's what Vaiguruji is. Vaiguruji is like that. He knows which one is the. When we are doing Why Guru, when we are doing the seva, Vaiguruji knows who is doing the real seva and who is just doing it, just showing it to the people, right? Once we fall in love, because it's a game of love, when we fall in love with Vaiguru, then we figure it out who we exactly are. एक दृष्ट तारे गुरपुरा, but we have to come in the sharan of the Guru. Sharan as in the sanctuary of the Guru. We have to do what Gurbani is telling us to do. And when that happens, then his one drishti, his one divine vision, divine look on us, when he look with his divine eyes, it's a kirpa, it's a grace. We can cross this illusion. We will understand that this is just illusion. These five thieves are illusion. This Jamraj is an illusion. This Taramraj is a illusion. This Chitragupt is an illusion. Everything is illusion. This Kal is illusion. They have no control over me. They can't even touch me. Everything is illusion. And that's what we have to do. You know where you will go first thing? When you will, even a little bit, this will go away. You will go in the Sukh Mahal. Sukh Mahal is a place where the Pagat Jan and Vaiguruji is sitting. No, nobody else. As in, when I say Pagat Jan, as in not like physically, when you are in a physical body and when you go to the Sukh Mahal, you might think that there are physical beings there because that's what you perceive yourself. But it's just the Jota, the divine lights are sitting there, and then one divine is there. Just that's a kind of a next step when you go in the third sun. When you start going in the third sun, when your mind starts getting wake up, when you're sleeping and mind is awake, that's the first thing you will go to when you will do the darshan of Vaheguru. You have not yet merged, but that will happen like on a regular basis. Just like you have a Sachi Sangat, we have a Sachi Sangat here. Physically, there is a Sachi Sangat in the Mahal of Vaheguru also. एक दृष्ट तारे गुरपुरा gur माने मानते मन तीरा. Till the time we will not understand this, our mind will not understand it fully, we will have param, a doubt, mind will not go in peace, mind will wander. The moment we will understand this, we'll have no doubt, mind will go in peace. Because there's no doubt. And the doubt will only go away when you will have the darshan of Vaheguru, when your mind will wake up. Simmer, 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 gur apana, soya man jagai. The sleeping mind will wake up. You'll wake up in your sleep. That's why we are focusing on lucid dream. You have to wake up in a dream because we all of us sleep, all of us see the dreams. Now you have to try waking up in a dream. Like yesterday, Gurmukh Pyara called me and he said he's doing it, but it is not happening. I said, don't be in hurry. Don't be in hurry. Patience, patience. Keep on doing step by step. Do the Simran, read the Gurbani. A lot of people, you know what they do? They stop reading Gurbani. They stop doing Nitnem. That's the biggest blunder you can do. If you will not read Gurbani, if you will not understand Gurbani, how are you going to do what Gurbani is telling you to do? Every day, if even a bare minimum, if somebody do Japji Sahib, they'll get so much intellect, so much wisdom. Gurbani is very important, Guru Pyare. Very, very important. Gur mane manate man tira. Then within the mind, our mind will go in peace. But we have to listen. Mane as in we have to listen to the Guru. Not just listening. Sunaya manaya man kita pao. We have to listen. We have to understand it. We have to do it with love. ऐसा सार sarafi kare. And this can only happen when we come in the Sharan of Vaheguru. Just like a jeweler, you know, they polish the diamonds and gold and all, because gold, for example, has a lot of dirt, a lot of filth. They clean the filth and then gold shines. That's what Guru will do. He will make sure that we connect with the Shabad, we connect with the Naam, and the filth is gone and our mind is shining. Mind is immaculate. ऐसा सार सराफी करे साची नदर एक लेवतरे. Little bit of his vision, his kirpa, his grace, his gur prasad, and we will cross. We will cross. Rahao. Punji naam niranjan sar. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ you want to save money? Save the real money. Collect the money of the wealth of naam, the wealth of shabad. ਉਹ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰੋ. Because the other gold and silver are going to stay here. It's of no use. Punji naam niranjan sar, nirmal sach, rata pekar. The asli, the real money is the wealth of naam. So collect that. And what you will get with that? Your mind will get nirmal through the sach, through the Vaheguru, through the naam. And you will be rata pekar, and you will be imbued in the color of naam. रते जाओगे, the color of naam, the love of naam. सिफ्त सहज कर गुर करतार. सिफ्त सहज कर gur kartar. Guru's house, inside the, when we will go inside the Guru's house, gur kartar de ਘਰ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ. How can we go? Through sift. And mind will be in sahaj. Sift as in praise. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Mind will go in peace and we will enter Guru's house. Asa Mansa Shabad Jalai. How it happens? When our hopes and desires die through the Shabad, through the wisdom, through the voice of Vaheguru, through the divine sound, through the divine light. But wisdom has to be there. Then only you can hear the divine sound. You cannot just hear the divine sound if you don't have a Gurvani with you, Guru's mat with you, Guru's wisdom with you. Ram Narayan कह कहाए गुरते वाट महल कर पाए कहते कह कहाए आप जपो अवरा नाम जपाओ कहते first thing you have to do is वाह guru you do it and you inspire others also do it in the sangat also वाहिगुरु and then you will start finding out the path guru da vaat guru da rasta lab jayega where exactly guru is there the divine Ikonkar, that Satguruji, the divine light, where is it inside you? Where is it? His house is there. That which we discuss on the top of our head, where that Mahal is there. How to go there, you will figure it out. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. But we have to do that to find that Rasta. And if Vaiguruji himself sitting inside will tell us that path. Kanchan Kaya Jyot Anoop. Vaiguruji's Kaya, Vaiguruji's body is like gold, shining gold. Now, don't start thinking that he looks like a golden color or something. Maharaj is talking about the shine. You know, when you see a gold, it's like so much light coming out of it. And the light sometimes, even if it is in darkness and all, and when the light falls on it, it will spread all over. Jyot Anoop. You will just see the light, that shine. That's what Vaiguruji looks like, that shiny thing. Just like, for example, in a clear water, there's a light falling on the clear water and it, spreads, it reflects. It's everywhere. You see it if you're in the middle of the ocean, you just see that light all around you. That's what Maharaj is describing. Obviously, the words are not enough, right? You have to experience it. Tripavan Deva Sagal Surup. Maharaj says exists, his Deva as in Vaiguru, he exists everywhere, all in the three worlds, in Patal Lok, in Akash Lok, in Poom Lok, under the ground, on the ground, in the sky, everywhere he exists. His Jyot, his divine light. मैं सो तन पल्लै साच akut. When we see that, akut is the thing which is never exhausted. Whatever money you have in this physical world, you can have $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion, or even whatever, zillions of dollars, whatever it is. It has a limit. But the Naam, the divine light, has no limit. It's limitless. It's never exhausted. मैं सो तन पल्ले जिदे पल्ले पै जांदा ना when we receive that, it never is exhausted. Such a kut. Either you have a naam or you don't have a naam. It don't suddenly goes away. Some people say that, right? Oh, I used to do a bhakti. I used to have a lot of kirpa, but I don't have it. No, you never had the kirpa in the first place. You had params, you had doubts. Till the time the doubts are going to be there, even if you are getting experiences, then the day will come, the doubts will increase and you will stop. You will not have anything because at the first place, the doubts never went away. That's why doubts should go away. Then it will be the khajana is a kut, inexhaustible. Panch teen navchar samave. Maharaj says there are 5 elements of our body. There are 3 gunas of the Maya, Rajogun, Tamogun, Sattogun. And then Maharaj says there are 4 different regions, right? Northern region, southern, eastern, western, 4 regions. All are, if you go to each and every element, there is a prakash of Vaiguru. If you go to, know these, and now char samave Maharaj says here. If you goes to the three gunas, the light is there also. What does that mean? Let's go a little bit more details. Maharaj says from where these five elements came. Who created these five elements? Who created these 10 gunas, three qualities of Maya? Who created these different regions? Why, Guruji? Whatever he has created, he created from himself. Panch tat suno pargasa. Maya also is created by Vaheguru. It didn't simply showed up. Kal is also created by Vaheguruji. Didn't simply showed up. He created from himself. At the end of the day, just like we were discussing earlier, it's only one. Taran gagan kal tar rahave. Taran. Taran is actually not exactly a tarti, but you can consider it a tarti. But Taran is actually a place between your nabi till your head. It's called Taran. Taran gagan kal tar rahave. Iksar. Tar as in one continuous way. Nirantar. He's continuously present there everywhere. There's no place in this whole universe where he's not there. I always ask this question. Is there any place where Vaheguruji, mostly I ask to the kids, but we all are kids of Vaheguru. Is there any place where Vaheguruji is not there in the whole universe? Anybody can answer if you want to.
No, there's no such place.
If I say there
Sadaman,
is,
man, our mind.
Yeah, my
yes.
mind ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
Anji, bilkul theek. Very good answer. Only in our mind there is a problem why Guruji is not there. If he'll come in our mind, you know, then the game is finished. Game is done. Otherwise, he's everywhere. Sari thawat hai. Taran gagan kal tar rahave, bahar jato ult parave. Right? And when the kirpa happens, when the mind is going outside, bahar jato ult parave. And when we connect with the Shabad, with the Naam, mind will come back. Otherwise, mind is a very, very dangerous thing. Mind can create so many problems, Guru Pyareo. Right? It's the same mind of a Sant. It's one mind, similar mind. We all have. This is a game of mind, right? This is what we are understanding. This is a story of mind. One mind is of a Sant, of a saints. When mind is connected with Vaheguru, then mind is a saint. And then there is a mind of a thief also. Same mind. One mind is doing something else, other mind is doing something else. Both are stealing. The thief is stealing the physical wealth. The saint's mind is stealing the wealth of Naam. So that's why, but Maharaj says, when we connect with him, then mind will come back. Mind will understand that he's here to steal the wealth of Naam, not steal the outside wealth. Murak hoye na akhi suje. Maharaj is giving this way wisdom. But the foolish people will never understand. They will not even believe in it. They will argue with you. They will say, no, it doesn't happen like that. No, this is not true. Because we don't understand the Sukham Dunya, subtle world. We only go behind the logics and everything. We don't understand the invisible world. Because whatever we see, we believe in it. But the problem is we are seeing the illusion. And the real thing, we are not seeing it. Jeva ras nahi kahya bujai. Till the time the naam ras har ras, not just the physical Guru Pyara, and this is also sometimes becomes a pleka. Yes, when we connect with the naam and we do Simran, when we do Gurbani, when we chant and all, our mind, our mouth starts getting sweet. But even if it is not getting sweet, that doesn't mean you are not tasting the har ras, naam ras. Jeva ras nahi kahya buje, meaning that Jeva as in the tongue, was always singing the praises of Vaheguru. It's enjoying. It doesn't have to be sweet to enjoy it. If it is sweet, it's well and good. It's beautiful. It's a kirpa. It's a grace. But if you're not getting it, that doesn't mean that you are not enjoying it. If your mind is in peace, if your mind has no pain, mind is enjoying in the love of Vaheguru, that's a ras. Jeva ras nahi kahya buje. And it cannot be explained. It is only the mind who is experiencing that is experiencing. And the ones who don't understand, it is because we are not connecting with the wisdom of Vaheguru. That's why we will never understand that. That's why to understand that, we have to connect with the wisdom of Vaheguru. That's the difference between the Pagats and us. Pagats understood the Guru's wisdom. Pagats understood the game. We are learning the game. Once we will understand, we will also have that rus. Because whatever Guru is saying, we have to understand. Parama cho baar nikalna hai. We have to come out of the doubts. Bik ka mata jag syon lujai. This Maya is a big sagar, especially the Tamogun. It's poison. And because of the Tamogun, we argue, Guru Pyaryo. Bikka mata jagsyo luje. We argue with everybody. Everybody, we argue. Because of the big. If some Gurmukh will tell you something, we'll start arguing. So I was also of the same category, but Gurbani changed me. Why? Because till the time we'll not experience it. And challenge yourself. Don't challenge others. If something is written in Gurbani and it becomes a bring questions in your mind, yes, try to understand that, but do the ardas binti that I want to experience that and do a hard work, and you will understand with Vaheguruji's kirpa. And the moment you will understand, things will change. And Maharaj says, how you can come out of the poison of the tamogun in the intoxication of Maya, how can you come out of it? Uttam sangat uttam hove. You have to do the sangat of the saints, sachi sangat. Then the mind will become uttam. Uttam sangat uttam hove, gun ko tave, avgan tove. Then what will happen? Then all the qualities of Vaheguru will come. And all our avgan, all the dirty stuff, all the filth of our mind will go away. Bin gur seve, sahaj na hove. Till the time mind will not go in sahaj. How sahaj is in peace. Mind will only go in peace when the filth will go away. And till the time mind will not go in peace, nothing is going to happen. And how it will happen, how it will go in peace, we have to do the seva of the Guru. Sant ki seva naam te aiye. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. Continuous praises. Hira naam Javehar Lal. And the moment mind will sing the praises, will receive the jewel of Naam. Lal, Jawahar, Hira, all the gems, all the jewels, whatever the greatest jewel is, whatever the greatest diamond is, that is actually Naam. Everything else is below the Naam. Naam is the greatest. Man moti hai tiski mal. This is the real wealth of the mind. Once mind connects with the Naam, it becomes like him. Manavi Jot Swarup ho janda. Mind becomes Naam. Mind becomes like a Nami. That's what from where we started. Nanak Gurmukh aap pachane. Man tu Jot Swarup hai. Apna mool pachan. Recognize yourself. Nanak parkh nadar nihal. With his nadar, with his kripa, with his divine vision, we can be cleansed. And we can also be immaculate just like him. He wants us to become like him because we are not different. We are part of him. We just have to merge in that ocean from where we came. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ ਐਨੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਐਵੇਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਹਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਨਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਦੋ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿਚਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਮਨ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜੀ।
ਇੱਕੋ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਹੀ
ਠੀਕ
ਚੀਜ਼
ਹੈ।
ਹੈ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ। ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਸੈਪਰੇਟਡ ਆਵਰਸੈਲਫ ਫਰੋਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸਮਝੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ। ਬਿਕੋਜ਼
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਪਲੇਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ, ਵੀ ਆਰ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ ਕੰਪਲੇਨਿੰਗ। ਬਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਹੈ, ਦਰਦ ਹੈ, ਆਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ, ਵੀ ਆਰ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ ਕੰਪਲੇਨਿੰਗ ਕੰਪਲੇਨਿੰਗ ਕੰਪਲੇਨਿੰਗ। But the moment we will realize that we are Vaheguru, we are just like him. There's no difference. There is no pain. Pain रहेगी नहीं. But
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
obviously it is ਸੌਖਾ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿਣਾ ਸੌਖਾ ਹੈ, ਕਰਨਾ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ। And that's why we have to do the bhakti. We have to come in the ਸੰਗਤ ਸੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਜਾਏ, ਹੈ ਨਾ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ ਜੀ? Going once, going twice, going thrice। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਲਓ
ਗੁਰੂ
ਜੀ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ